Kenya has changed. They have tried from a legal perspective to make sure that the laws enable them to tackle terrorism within the country. They have tried to address the loopholes that they believe were used by the militants that were behind the Garissa attack. They have also stretched out from President Uhuru Kenyatta's office to assist the families and those that would have been affected by the incident. But also what is interesting from a media perspective, and we talk here as journalists, after the Paris attacks in November, the issue of Garissa and the media coverage at the time resurfaced, because social media became awash with the incident of Garissa, which had happened last April, and many people didn't even realize that it had happened until November, when the Paris attacks were dominating the newsrooms around the world. And that, I think, speaks to how we cover these incidents, to make sure that the suffering of the African people is not minimized in such instances. And whatever achievements the government will have done is not something that can be put aside. The Kenyan government has done all it could in this particular case after the Garissa attack to make sure that there is not another Garissa. I believe President Kenyatta has not been given the credit that he probably deserves in making sure that there is not another Garissa, at least. But remember, shortly after taking over, you also had the Nairobi incident, where about 67 people died way back in September of 2013. So it is a very difficult time indeed, especially in the region where you've just been talking about the US talking about maybe attacking using drones in Somalia, chasing Al-Shabaab leadership. It is a very difficult place, it's a very difficult area, it's a very dangerous area, and the Kenyans are trying everything they can to normalize things in Somalia so that the majority of the Somalian people all around the world can go back to their homeland. Al-Shabaab in the main has always claimed to have control of territory in Somalia, but not necessarily outside that. Outside Somalia, it's a hit and retreat. Al-Shabaab has been able to operate within communities who are fearful that they also don't have protection from a state. So Kenya has been trying to play that role, and what people are trying to do now is just to strengthen whatever administration is there in Somalia with all that they have, so that the Somalian people themselves can take care and responsibility for their own country.